Hey everyone, Charting Man Dan from ChartGuys.com. You know, behind every single video that we put out every single day, there's a wonderful community of traders that we want to invite you to be a part of. Try the free 7-day trial and gain access to our live market broadcasts every morning and afternoon, interact with hundreds of like-minded traders, or take part in one of our dedicated chat rooms, each led by an analyst that's there to answer your questions in real time. Our trial is risk-free with absolutely no commitment or credit card required to experience the TCG community. For those looking for a head start in technical analysis, check out our entries and exits course in the link below in the description. Get up to speed with the fundamentals of TCG technical analysis and experience over 5 hours of great community-driven trading education. Hey everyone, checking in on Amazon, Netflix, and Google on the daily and the weekly time frame. So Amazon has been consolidating the past couple of days, and it was really surprising that Amazon on Thursday did not see further upside. With the market so strong, you would anticipate that Amazon would see some of that action as well, as the correlation is so strong between Amazon and the market, the S&P 500. That was not the case. So we're seeing consolidation, but at this point it's pretty contained and pretty healthy. We have our clear lower high pattern still intact, all-time high, lower high at 911.24, and we couldn't break that level. We topped out at 910.50. Now the bulls are looking to form a higher low, which as of this point is at 896.29. And they need to get a break of 911.24 to be looking right back at that all-time high. So a pretty tight range today. It's an inside bar compared to the range of Thursday. So we'll be watching this inside bar on Monday, a break of 903.65, and we'll anticipate a bullish day. And if it's a break of 896.77, we'll be looking for further pullback, which at that point would be a target of the middle Bollinger Band, which will be in the low 890s. So if we do break bearish and break the low of today on Monday, middle Bollinger Band on the daily will be our target. The weekly time frame for Amazon is certainly still bullish. All exponential moving averages as support. This is a potential bull flag consolidation pattern. After the big 2 weeks we had hitting that new all-time high, we're seeing very contained consolidation from here, and there's certainly no worries from the long-term bulls with this current pattern on Amazon. Netflix, after the dump after earnings, we saw a bullish reversal candlestick form yesterday, and we saw it follow through today. There was a lot of back and forth trading today in terms of getting to the high of the day, then dropping back to the low, and then back to the high. But what we see on technical analysis with confirmation candlesticks, when we're looking for a bullish reversal confirmation candlestick, if we can break the high of the bullish reversal candlestick, which was 141.80, as soon as that level broke this morning, we knew the odds increased in terms of whether or not the bulls would be able to see a bullish reversal candlestick confirmation and see that follow through. So ending up here at the end of the day, certainly saw that follow through, a second nice big green day in a row, and closing up near the high of the day. So this is a pretty strong recovery at this point. And look where we came from after, or I should say before earnings. We are pretty much in the range of what we have been trading in for the months of February and March. We're right up at these levels again. So it's certainly not an all-out disaster for the bulls. It's not a big turnaround in the trend or anything like that. And you look at the weekly time frame, that candlestick shows us the bulls buying the dip. That's a nice long lower wick, and we even closed above the 8-period exponential moving average of 142.70. So big long lower wick, the weekly middle Bollinger Band continues to hold, and this 4-period exponential support has continued to hold the entire move to the upside. That has been support now. I'm looking all the way back in September when that was resistance. That was back the last time that this level was not support. So the bulls are still holding on just fine, and the question is going to be how much upside can we see from here? We know that we're likely to see an equilibrium pattern form. Whenever we see a breakout or a breakdown, we do look for this equilibrium pattern, so we will anticipate a lower high to be set. We'll see if the lower high will likely be set by a bearish candlestick with either a big upper wick of profit taking from that high or any other bearish reversal candlestick. We'll see if that does form on Monday, but we'll be looking for a lower high. We've got the 50-day resistance in the middle Bollinger Band. We've also got the high of Wednesday, 144 on the dot as a resistance level. And then from there, we'll be looking to pull back and form a higher low compared to the low of the dump of 138.66. So as of right now, the bulls definitely have full momentum heading into Monday. And the question is, can we get over these moving average resistances? And how is the price going to react to 144, that psychological high of Wednesday on the dot? Google on the daily time frame made a bull break this week. We had our high, our low, lower high, higher low. So that's the equilibrium pattern I'm talking about after a breakdown. And we got a bull break of that pattern by getting over 860.59. So the bulls definitely affirm their control. We do not have much resistance until the all-time high. We hit the high this week of 863.93, and we're just looking up at really 873.47, 874.40 to the all-time high. So it's an inside bar on the daily time frame today compared to Thursday, just like Amazon. We have a double low down here, 857.50, 857.73. Break those levels and we'll pull back and look to form a higher low. The bulls now have the trend in their favor because we broke that 860.59 level. We are rejecting from the upper Bollinger Band 3 days in a row, but again, any consolidation, we will anticipate it to be normal and healthy. We have multiple lows of the days on this week to be looking at for support levels, and we are looking good for the Google bulls after a really strong week. Middle Bollinger Band weekly support still holding, and again, we're just looking up towards that all-time high. There's not much resistance at these levels for these Google bulls. Tech sector obviously very strong as well, and if the S&P 500 and the tech sector keep it up, we will look for Google and Amazon to be looking back up at their all-time highs. So I appreciate you tuning in. We'll check back in over next weekend, and we will see you then, unless you want more up-to-date information, in which case we're watching these stocks all day live on webcam and in the chat room. Thanks again. See you soon.